Happy Monday, everybody. It is Monday, July 1st. We are officially halfway through the year. I am back from vacation and excited to bring you some more content this week. If you are just now finding this channel, thank you so much for being here. My name is Dana Neeson, and I run a telesales team for Tailored Legacy. We sell final expense insurance over the phone with one carrier. My job is to help you have stronger, more sophisticated sales conversations. So today I'm going to bring you some stats. We are 6 months in. We have written and approved over $3.5 million of annualized premium for our team, of which just over 2.2 million has been issued, with about 600,000 pending to issue. So want to remind you that we have just as many bad days as we have good days, but to always remind yourself to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. So today we have had almost 110 conversations at 3:30 in the afternoon, over 20 minutes. Almost 180 over 10 minutes. Statistically, at this point, we should have closed somewhere between 25 to 30% of those. That would roughly be around 30 sales. And based on our current AP size, that would give us about 25,000 at this point at 3:30 in the afternoon. However, today we are only sitting at 7,011 sales. So not every day is a great day. However, as long as the opportunity stays the same, we might have a lot of callbacks here. We might have some bad luck with bank accounts or things going sideways in underwriting. At the end of the day, if you have a bad day, you won't necessarily have a bad week. You won't necessarily have a bad month. In fact, coming into July, we have more pending business to post than any other month in our entire lifetime as a telesales team. My goal is to always get to 500,000 in issued annualized premium. Every month I think this is the month, but this actually might be the month. So if you're struggling just as an agent with not every day being the best day, just take a step back, look at your week, look at your month, look at what you have pending going in. And as long as you stay consistent, the one bad day or the two bad days, it will not even make a dent in the overall scale of the business that you're writing. Just don't stop, right? That's the key. Stay consistent. The ones that are the most consistent always come out on the top. So I am going to leave you with a little nugget that was shared by one of our agents on our team. So when you're doing telesales, one of the things that make it really, really difficult for people is the trust and credibility piece over the phone. Yes, you can text your business card. Yes, you can text a copy of your license. Yes, you can text your, whatever you want. You can take them to the national producer website and they can look you up. But still, I think that if someone is skeptical, none of that stuff is really going to help push them over the edge because they still can't see you. You could say that you're this other person that they're looking up. They don't know, right? There's definitely a difference between being face-to-face with someone, seeing their badge with their picture on it, looking at you and saying, oh yeah, that's the same person. There's like a comfort level. So one of the agents on our team has been using the app called Crankwheel. I have never used it before, but I'm sure there's plenty of people who are watching who have used it. And Crankwheel is a website that you can log on to. I think it's a very, very small fee, and I think it might even be free for the first X amount of times you use it. And what it does, it allows you to send a text message to your customer's phone, and all they have to do, they don't have to sign up. All they have to do is click the link, and it opens up that for them to be able to see the screen that you're on, that you gave Crankwheel access to. So if you have an e-app, for example, they can then click the link and see the e-app, and they can see it in real time, you asking the health questions, clicking on the answers, generating quotes, so they can see it in real time. They can go through the whole application with you on the phone. It shows a field for social security number, for banking information. And I was also told that it does have a video option. So if you do turn that on, they could also see you at the same time through your webcam. This agent said she's rarely or never had to use that feature. The Crankwheel option for just sharing screen and allowing the customer to view it has been enough to push people over the edge and feel comfortable about providing that information. Because honestly, you can do a perfect job, and there are just some people that will not provide information over the phone because they are so afraid of what might happen. So that is the tip of the day, a tool that you can use. Do you use it? Let me know if you use it. How often do you use it? Have you never heard of it before? Are you going to try it? I credit all of this to my agent named Tiffany. Thank you so much for sharing it. I'm not a gatekeeper of secrets, so I shared it with the team. I am now sharing it with you. What do you want to see? What do you want to learn? What do you feel you need more of? Because after a certain amount of time, I think there comes a point where there's only so much content you can put out until you have to start duplicating things or reinventing previous content to make it new again, which I'm all for. But the only reason that this YouTube channel exists is because of the people who watch it. So today I would like to take the opportunity and ask for your suggestions. So here's some options of things that I typically train my team on a daily basis. And I would like you to chime in and give us the rest of the week's topics. So of course, we always have first 30 seconds, but I mean, I have so many videos on the first 30 seconds. We have, the 100 sales calls, which the first 50 calls of that is just the first 30 seconds. We have a couple other videos just talking about objection handling in the first 30 seconds. It is a super important part of the sales process. The more people you get to have a conversation with you, the more opportunity you have. So that's always one that we love to do and talk about. Of course, we can take a deep dive into discovery. We can take a deep dive into education, which is, in my opinion, where the entire sale happens, regardless of whether or not you have a program like the Funeral Consumer Guardian Society or not. We can take a look at objection prevention, which takes place in discovery and education. So part of those paragraphs, in my opinion, help you prevent and identify objections in the first place. And of course, we can always cover objections at the end. However, that is not where the sale takes place. The sale does not take place at the end when you're asking for money. The sale takes place before you even ask health questions. So if you're asking health questions in the first 5 minutes and you're trying to pre-qualify people in the first 5 minutes, you're making the conversation about who? Exactly. You're making it about you and not about your customer. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter if they're insurable or not, because if you don't practice, if you don't keep that razor sharp with your discovery process and with your education process, and you just get laser focused on health questions and which carrier am I going to put them with, you're going to miss out. You're going to miss out on learning about your customer. Because why? Prospect knowledge over product knowledge wins every single time. Okay, so those are some of the things we can talk about. We can talk about mindset, which you already know I'm not really great talking about mindset. I could also do another live. So if you want to do another live, I know people were upset that I didn't give advance notice the last time I went live, or the first time I went live on YouTube. So we can go live on YouTube this week and just do another open Q&A. I'm definitely down for that. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I know it was super short and sweet, but I will see you again tomorrow. Looking forward to your comments.